Oh, okay. Hi. Welcome to the first little episode that I am doing. My name is Liv. If I seem defeated, it's because I am. I've tried to record this twice, and the first time was just kind of like a rough go at it. But the second time, I spent 30 minutes recording, and my audio was not recording at all. So, we're going to try this again. I did spend some time, well, first off, before I get into that, this is, my first go at, third go at doing this. And what it is this is kind of, excuse me. What this is kind of, we're just ignore that. What this is kind of a, I guess, podcast. I am a person that has a lot of thoughts on stuff and tends to think a lot about everything around me, probably my anxiety. But I also try and pay attention. I'm a zoomer, basically, is what this all is. And I'm going to try and create something that people like. And who knows if anyone will like this. But anyway, so this is my Stream of Consciousness podcast. I don't have a title for it. It's not going to be professional in the slightest. I'm going to try and make it seem like it is professional. I'm going to edit it. I put on makeup today. I put on foundation, which I don't think I've put on my own foundation. I had a roommate do it like a year ago. But I haven't put on my own foundation since probably 8th grade when I had like that mousse, that mousse foundation from, I think, Maybelline that everyone used. And it was the wrong tone for me. It was bright orange. It was bad. Yeah. I also have this like really professional mic setup. It's not mine. It's my father's. But yeah. So I wrote down a few topics that I didn't originally in my first couple tries talk about, but I thought, third time go around, I'm going to try and make this a little better and a little more put together. Fair warning, it's not going to be put together at all. I also originally had this like outfit on. I got all like put up. That's not the right word. But then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put on what's comfortable because I don't want to set a precedent for this and have people expect me to look amazing every single episode, if you could even call this an episode of anything. I'm also trying to learn from my mistakes in the last couple ones. So here we go. One of the first things that I was thinking about when I was taking a break, letting my camera charge, trying to not cry over the fact that I spent an hour working on this and wasn't recording audio, which I am now. I made sure I am recording audio and it's going. One of the things I was looking at, thanks to dear old TikTok, because yes, I am a Zoomer. I want to remind everyone, I may be 23 years old, but I am a Zoomer. First day of school icebreakers. It's school time. People are coming back into school. We may not be in the classrooms, most of us, but we still have to deal with these fucking icebreakers. These are the most painful things that I've ever had to go through. And when I got to college, naively so, I thought that was going to end. But it only got worse. Thankfully for me, school hasn't started yet, so I haven't really had to do any icebreakers. But whenever I'm watching someone record their Zoom session with their new teacher or whatever, and they're having to do these like new icebreakers. Like, I just saw one, which is what piqued this, was a teacher was like, I want you to tell me something that you like, but it has to start with the same letter as your first name. What is that? What is that supposed to teach us? Also, like, this is what my school does every single time. Also, if you see me adjusting this mic, I'm trying to find the most comfortable way for me to have it. It will get better, hopefully. I don't want to make people think that it will get better, but hopefully it will as time goes on and I do this more. But the whole, like, okay, my name, this is all going to be made up. My name is David, and I'm from California, and something interesting about me is I collect farts in jars, and I like to smell them and see how long they stay in the jars. I don't care. If someone tells me something interesting about them and they're like, this is a fact that no one knows about me, I'm like, great. I'm not going to remember that. And I never do. I could not tell you. Half of the classmates that I may still talk to, I couldn't tell you what their first icebreaker was. I don't get the point in doing icebreakers. It doesn't make us more comfortable in the classroom. It doesn't make us get to know each other better. It's just awkward and torture. So I'm really excited to tell you all what my first icebreakers of my school week were, starting next week, and put you all through what I said. Just kidding. I'm not going to remember what I said at all. There's going to be no memory there, because I'm going to try and block it out. And this is... Actually, I should remember. I should write it down, because this is my new form of therapy, because I can't afford therapy right now. And you all needed to know that. Okay, moving on from that, because I really don't want to relive all of my icebreakers or go through... You know what, actually? Let's see if there is a list of icebreakers. List of first day of school icebreakers. Ooh. 50 icebreaker questions for the first day of school. Let's see. Okay, that's preschool. Let's go to middle and high school. And this isn't reputable. I don't know. This is just something I found on Googling now. So, if you had 1 extra hour of free time every day, how would you spend it? If I had to answer that question, I know the teacher would be expecting me being like, studying and learning. But I literally wouldn't know what to say. Because what I do on a day-to-day is literally just like sitting. Sometimes I go out. That's it. Sitting. I would spend an extra hour sitting. If you could see into the future, would you? Why or not? No. Well, actually, maybe, because based on this year, I've kind of learned that you can't predict the future. You really can't. So maybe I would like to know. I would also like to know if Trump gets voted out of the office. So yeah. What's your favorite thing to do outside? I don't go outside. I know that's like stupid to say. And I know that people are going to be like, oh, you don't go outside? Wow, you're so quirky. I know. I just don't. We're in a pandemic. I don't go outside. The only thing I do outside is go run errands, and that's it. I wish I did more outside. I also am sorry if this is blocking my face at all. Listen, I'm still getting used to it. What is one thing on your bucket list you would want to do before you finish high school? I like how I'm answering because they don't have any college ones. They only have high school. One thing on my bucket list is to get on the honor roll. There we go. If you could be a character in any movie, which would you choose? I literally can't think of a single movie right now. I can think of one. I would be Ashitaka from Princess Mononoke, and don't come for me, I'm not a weeaboo. Hidden talent. I can lick my elbow, and no, I will not be showing you. Favorite quote? If a teacher asked me what my favorite quote was, I would get up and walk out. That's so stupid. What movie makes you cry? Is this therapy? Let's see if we can find any other interesting ones. These are stupid. Distant learning icebreakers. Okay, we'll do a couple more. And that's it. And then we'll move on. Okay, these are all stupid and not icebreakers. Okay. Well, I guess that's a sign that I should move on, right? Scholastic, please give me something good. Oh no, this is for elementary school. Okay, we're moving on. On that note, we'll talk about summer. And how, also ignore my posture. We're learning. We're learning. Don't be hard on me. I know I'll get hate if anybody ever sees this, but we're doing our best out here. I can't wait to get called annoying on the internet. I want to talk about how fucking stupid people are. And this is just going to be a brief thing that I'm going to talk about. This whole entire summer has been hell. I have been inside all summer, which is not usual for me. I usually go out and I have fun and I go thrifting and I have picnics, like all the good summer things we do. But due to coronavirus, I've spent it inside. And I have gotten ridiculed for that, which I fully don't understand because we're in a pandemic and you're going to ridicule me for being inside when you're being an idiot and going outside and exposing people and your loved ones. Why? Why do that? I don't see the point. I'm disappointed in the fact that we're in a pandemic. But, instead of going outside, I do this. I sit in my corner and I film myself talking nonsense. I had another thing I wanted to say on this, but I can't remember. And this is how my brain works. Let's see. Oh, another thing I wanted to briefly talk about was my hair journey that I went on. I was trying to think of topics, and again, it will get better, but this is what I have for you this episode. I went on this hair journey recently so my mother has very curly hair, beautiful curly hair, and both my oldest sister and my brother have my mother's curly hair. And I was convinced that I also had curly hair or wavy hair and I just wasn't treating it right. And so I went on this crazy hair journey. I was trying all these different products. I was doing all the things, drying my hair with a t-shirt, following TikTok tutorials, and like really trying. I don't have curly hair. What was I on? I've got the most boring, well, it's not boring. It's got some texture to it, but it's like not. So I wasted months of my life and a lot of money trying to like make my hair curly, which isn't possible. You can't just make your hair curly. You can't do that. So if anyone else has gone through a similar hair journey where they kept getting TikToks where people were like, I thought my hair was straight this whole time, but turns out I've got the most beautiful curly hair in the world. And then you look at that and you go, maybe I can do that. And then you do it and you spend days and hours and weeks trying to get it to work and it doesn't. Granted, my hair right now, I don't even know if you can tell because I don't have a viewfinder in this camera that I'm using currently. But half of my hair is box dye black. Well, more than half. A majority of my hair is box dye black. And then like my roots, like a good 3 or 4 inches of my roots are my natural hair. And underneath that black is completely fried bleached hair. Like underneath all this is just straw on my head. And I debated shaving my head a few times, but then I looked at myself. 2016. Was it 2016? It may have been 2017. I decided to do the thing that every girl does. That's not true. And I got a pixie cut. I'll put pictures up. I'm not ashamed. Here you go. Actually, I am ashamed. It was bad. It was really ugly. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I looked like I'll put up a picture. Actually, I won't. I take that back. I'm not going to put that picture up. But my school ID photo, my college ID photo, I have bleach hair, like bleach blonde hair in a pixie cut. And it's not a cute pixie cut. May as well be a Karen haircut. And I look like an egg. I look like a literal egg, and it's not cute. So that being said, I'm never shaving my head. After looking back at those photos, I can just imagine like my hair growing out, and I'm like, oh, it would be like a cute spiky look, and I could do it. But then I remember I have a head the size of a basketball. I've got a giant noggin. I've got a giant noggin. My head's huge. So that's not going to happen. But who knows? Maybe once my hair starts to grow out and I get my natural hair back, maybe then I'll know if I can have curly hair. Because when I was a kid, I had this like little tendril on the side of my head that was a literal curl. And the rest of my hair was straight. So maybe there's a possibility there. But with the state of my hair, which I've done a billion hair masks, my hair's a wreck right now. And we're not going to talk about it. We might. Go ahead. Make fun of my hair. I know it looks bad. Okay, it's like 5 different colors. And I've got this great little bleach spot. Here, I'll show you. I'm not going to show you. This is going to be too hard. You can probably see it. I don't know if you can because I can't see myself. I'm talking into thin air. I'm staring at my closet behind the camera, pretending that I can see myself. But at the beginning of quarantine, I was bleaching my sister's hair and decided, hey, I'm going to bleach a little peekaboo spot. Like in middle school when girls used to bleach like a strip underneath their hair and then dye it like literally this purple, this like magenta purple. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever and I always wanted to do it, but I never did. But basically what happened was it bleached my roots blonde and then made the box dye black, red, which I knew was going to happen. But now it's there. And I'm not going to do anything about it because I don't care. We get it, Liv. You don't care. So basically, I'm going to quickly move on to TikTok teachers, which I should have done this when I was talking about school icebreakers. I love TikTok teachers. I will go down the deepest spiral of watching teachers like decorate their rooms for school, which in my opinion, I think all schools should be online, but don't want to get political. It pisses me off that schools are online. I know my local high school, the high school I went to, the parents are pissed because the 5th graders, I think, are going to the high school, and then the high schoolers are only in person 2 days a week or something like that. Which it's like, nobody should be in person. Like, I get little kids, it's hard because they're at home and there's so many distractions, but like, we're in a pandemic. People are dying and people are getting sick. I'll say that till the end of the earth, and I will say it again. People are dying, people are getting sick. Stay inside, don't go outside. But TikTok teachers, I just love them. They're all so pure and cute. Like, I hate school, like, classroom decorations. I mean, who doesn't? They're ugly. I would never in my life. If I became a teacher, my classroom would look like my background here. I would be the sickest teacher ever. But when I watch these teachers, I'm like, nostalgia. Oh my God, I remember being in a classroom. And it makes me so upset. Oh my God, this just sparked a memory. So I was watching this TikTok teacher. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't even put up her video. I couldn't tell you anything because she, like, for welcome to the school day, you know, like when you go in before school starts and meet your teachers and stuff, she like made these really cute little popcorn bags, like with like the microwave popcorn in them, and like candy and like blow pops and ring pops and all that good stuff. And it was so cute. And I can just remember back to being, I think I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade, because I was homeschooled in 1st grade, and it was like one of my first times going to public school. And I remember going in to meet your teacher's day, and I remember so vividly, like, my 2nd or 3rd grade teacher gave us those circus peanuts, and that was it. Like those like orange circus peanuts that are so gross. Like, I'm pretty sure I tried one and almost threw up, which is a big deal for me because I've got anxiety when it comes to vomit. Anyway, I was just so jealous. I wish I had that great experience. And I couldn't tell you any of my other Meet the Teachers experiences because that one was so traumatizing. It's the only one that's stuck in my brain. Anyway, I know this was short, and I moved through those topics so quickly, but I have to cut it off. I have to end it because I have more stuff to talk about. One of the things I wanted to talk about was about art and art movements, because it was something I talked about in my previous tries, and it didn't end up working out. Obviously, didn't have the audio. And I was really enjoying it and talking about it. And that's something that I want to talk about more in these episodes is art, because I'm an artist and I'm really passionate about it. And I think talking about changes in art and art movements and all that good educational stuff is important, and I think it will be good for me as an outlet, and also for people to learn. But I wanted to make this first episode kind of fun and lighthearted, and as lighthearted as I could make it. But yeah, so I'm going to try and do this, and I'm going to stick to it, and I'm going to commit to it, and I'm going to try and make a schedule of when I upload and make it good, and I'm going to try and make these better. But I just want to make something that feels like fun, and like I'm hanging out with someone, or you're hanging out with me, and we're just having a conversation. A totally one-sided conversation because you are not talking back to me. But I like these sort of stream of consciousness videos that talk about different things, and I really like commentary podcasts or YouTube channels, and who knows, maybe I'll end up doing a couple of those. Because you know what, this is for me, and I'm making what I want to see. And hopefully what you want to see too. But yeah, if you liked it, give it a like, but you probably don't, because I don't even know if anyone's going to see this. And if you do like it, great. That would be great. That will give me a boost of confidence that I can actually do something here, even if it's like 2 likes. Again, if you want to subscribe, there will be more. It's a work in progress. It's only the beginning. But we're going to do this, and hopefully you like. If you don't, you don't. Just don't tell me, because I am a Cancer and I will cry about it. So don't, if you don't like it, don't be too mean, but like, give me constructive criticism is all I'm asking, because I don't want to cry. Actually, I do, because I haven't cried in a while. But yeah, I'm Liv. I feel like I'm signing off of something and it feels weird, but like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and I promise I'll get better. It will be better. And I want anybody who sees this and likes it, to feel like they have something to look forward to, because I don't. Anyway, thanks so much. I hope you liked it. I hate that I just did that, and I'll see you on the next one. I need to stop doing that. All right, bye.